Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is April 12, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, looking at this market today, the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading higher by 6 points, right around the 2041 level. We'll see if the futures can push higher once the opening bell rings. Right now, what you will notice is that we put a little bit of a high in, I'm going to say right around 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we've gradually pulled back a little bit. Then now we're upticking. So again, we'll see if the futures do catch a bid today. Yesterday was a pretty good reversal day. Futures were sharply higher, and then by the end of the day, they did finish lower. Dow at one point yesterday was up 154 points and winded up finishing down or negative by about 20 points. So all in all, today is a new day, and we'll see what today brings. But I have to think at this stage of the game, everybody's going to be waiting for those earnings, which will really kick off next week. Last night, Alcoa did kick off earnings, and let's take a look at the stock. What you're going to see here is that Alcoa right now is trading at $9.42. It closed at $9.74. If the stock does sell off today, I am saying some intraday support around $8.45. So again, keep the 845 level on the radar. That's about $1 lower. I don't know if it'll get there, but if it does get down there, you can trade that as a scalp play from what I can tell right now. So we'll see how that plays out. But Alcoa is not the bellwether stock that it used to be 15, 20 years ago. Again, it does not set the tone for the overall market. Another stock that we'll be looking at today is Juniper Networks. Jnpr is the ticker symbol. This is a networking company. I'm sure many of you know this stock. Stock right now is trading at $23.20. Closed at $24.86. It did trade below $22.50 briefly. It looks like they issued downside guidance. So again, we'll see how this plays out. The only level that really interests me for this equity would be somewhere down around 18 bucks. So until it gets down there, there's really not a lot I would do with it right now. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings, but there's really not a whole lot of interest. Now, in sympathy to Juniper, if that sells off more, watch Cisco Systems. That could come under pressure. Right now, it's trading at $27.27. Closed at $27.62. Not a big deal there. Cisco will have a ton of support around $25.70. So if it does trade down to $25.70, that would be a good tradable level for the stock. Let's take a look at Fastenal. They had earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at $45.24. Closed at $46.94. So this is a pretty good haircut. I don't really see any major support level till you get down to around 42.70, 42.65. Around there should be pretty good support. So keep that on the radar today. That could be a bounce play. That'll be on our radar once the opening bell rings. And again, if you want to trade alongside of us, come take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing there. Let's take a look next up at Starbucks. And what you're going to see here is the stock is trading at $59.55. Right now, Starbucks, for the most part, is trading lower on the fact that they had a downgrade today. So downgrade into Starbucks. Again, this is options expiration on Friday. You're going to get more downgrades, more upgrades. You'll see a lot of that this week, and that's going to move stocks around. But Starbucks is trading down a little bit here. The only level that really gets me excited about Starbucks would be around 57 bucks. If it got down there, I think that is a play where we could step into it on an intraday basis. Until then, there's really not much I'm seeing here, but we will look at this stock once the opening bell rings today. Let's take a look at LB, which is limited brands, and what you're going to notice here once the chart pops up is that the stock was removed from Goldman Sachs conviction buy list. So the stock has been downgraded and removed from Goldman Sachs's conviction buy list. Right now, the stock is trading at $77.04. It closed at $79.21. There will be some support, probably around the $76 level, but and then you'll have more around $75. So we'll keep an eye on this one this morning. Once the opening bell rings, we'll see where it goes. But again, LB is removed from Goldman's conviction buy list. I don't know why that's such a big deal, but I guess during options expiration, stocks have a tendency to move further and quicker than normal. Let's take a look at Perry Ellis. PERY is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading up around $18.17. There's not a lot of volume here, so again, I believe it's earnings here. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. Definitely resistance around $19, and then more around $20.21. But again, we'll look at that once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Horizon Pharma. That's HZNP. That is the ticker symbol there. Stock is getting hammered today. This is downward guidance. Company did have some issued downward guidance. Right now, the stock is trading at 16 bucks, closed at 18.22. So that's an ugly move. There will be some support around the 14.50 level if it does get there. So we'll keep it on the radar today. Last night, the Nikkei 225 index, which is Japan, did catch a 1% bid. That is giving a lift to all of the ADRs out of Japan. You can take a look at Toyota Motor trading up a little bit today. HMC, which is Honda Motor, that's catching a little bit of a bid. And then you have Sony, which is SNE, that's also catching a little bit of a bid. So, again, nothing great out of there, but I guess for the first time in probably 2 weeks, the stock market over there did finally move higher. So, market is bidding up those Asian ADRs that trade out of Japan. So we'll keep an eye on them and we'll see how that plays out. Let's look at the gold market this morning. Gold futures trading up $3.80 to $261.80 an ounce. So gold is up a little bit. GLD did have a big day yesterday. You can see that is trading at 120.40. Gold has been very, very strong as of late, but really the reality of it is over the last 6 or 7 weeks, it has just gone sideways. Looking at crude oil, that is up again today. That's trading higher by 37 cents to $40.72 a barrel. So let's take a look at the USO this morning. And again, that is helping all the energy stocks. USO is trading at $10.37 this morning. So again, oil, gold, both trading higher. The dollar's trading higher. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. But that's just the way these markets are these days. They don't really make a lot of sense. That's why we have to use the charts. All right, everyone. With that being said, if you want to come over, trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we are doing there. And once again, we want to wish you all a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.